Yeah, recording in progress. Welcome, Anthony, to the first ever podcast of 2024. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to set up my camera just so you have to wait just a second so I can put the tripod
Yeah, that's a really
standing.
good idea. I like these fresh ideas, fresh for the year, fresh, fresh.
Yeah, man. Okay, now I accidentally came. Wait. I accidentally. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Good,
Nice.
actually.
Okay, so that's a bit better. I don't need to sit like a plum.
This is
That's
actually
kind of
the
all right.
furthest we've ever got so far, isn't it? So, like a virtual
Yeah,
fist bump.
yeah, man.
Smash your phone.
But man, this
Yes.
is cool.
Well, that's been like about an hour of trying to figure out how to actually get this on the, not on the road, but on the web. So here we are. That's it. Getting everything set up nice and clear. So,
Yeah.
how's your day been?
Well, it's been pretty up and down. The weather's not been perfect or anything, but
What is the
just
weather
trying
at
to
the
keep
moment?
my energy up.
Just for
You
anyone
are?
tuning in from somewhere else, what is the weather here now?
Well, it's cold. It's like it feels like minus 20, but it's probably 9 or something like that.
Here it's minus 7.9 Celsius.
All right, but it was pretty close anyway. And it's dark. It's
Yeah.
dark and cold. So
And
you're like
talking about
you
dark things. Oh, someone's writing something on. No, that wasn't for here. Talking about dark things, did you hear about the warning that Sweden may go into war?
yeah, that all about? It's that Kristersson again. It's him.
No,
Oh,
actually not. It's the actual Swedish defense.
oh, well, wonder if it has something to do with NATO. Wait.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, they're
Hmm.
fed up and they just want us to join NATO quickly, quickly.
Ugh. Hmm. It's gonna be peace, man. It's gonna be peace all day. No,
I'm just going to Google
it's gonna be.
Sweden. Just see if I write Sweden and war, see what comes up. Let's see what the national, the national public service says. That this is why.
The first thing that came up, you know what that was?
What?
Ukrainian President Zelensky addresses Sweden conference. That was the first thing, and I googled Sweden war, and this is the
Ah,
first hit I got on YouTube.
it says it may
So
be a war in Sweden. The Swedes should prepare for war. Statements the last few days from leading politicians and militaries are not maybe what the Swedish people want to hear, but Russia's attack war against Ukraine means a heightened threat also against Sweden. Someone's getting
yes,
desperate. I don't know. I mean, it's like
someone is.
to me, it doesn't make sense because I mean, it's like, what have we been hearing all the time in the news? It's like Putin's dying, Putin's got cancer, Putin's lost 240,000 soldiers, Putin's made a big mistake, Putin's running out of ammunition, and now all of a sudden it's like going to be war in Sweden. So what should we do?
I think we should. I think we should build bunkers underneath the ground
Now,
that we can live in. Yeah,
we've already got that. We've got the quid serum.
yeah, but we should have like a big bunker. Like we should build the houses actually under. We should actually implode all the houses
But you know
so
what's
they're underneath.
but you know that's what Stockholm's actually famous for, having lots of tunnels. There's tunnels all
Cool.
over Sweden.
So I've got actually on the topic tunnels there. We should build like some really nice spa environment underneath.
Yeah, I mean,
Like so.
have a bit of a war massage, just like to calm the nerves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You want to stay off
yeah.
drugs
Like
and alcohol when it's war. You don't want to calm down your nerves in with substance abuse. You want to have a nice
yeah, but
massage,
like
bubble pool away from the snow.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just find the whole idea of war pretty silly, anyhow, because it means like it's not in the general public's interest, is it?
Well, all warfare is based on deception, so
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know what I don't know where we're getting with all these wars anyway. So
I
I
know.
don't think like I don't think like the most peaceful people on earth, like the Swedish people, I don't think they want to go to war.
No, I mean like we Swedish citizens, but maybe like for anyone wondering, like look, you've got background in the UK, or like your dad's from the UK, my dad's from the UK, my mum's from Sweden, your mum's from Sweden. This is things.
Yeah,
B and Anthony, by the way. If you don't know, my
yeah,
name is Leon, and this is Anthony, and this is our first podcast 2024. This is just a test run to see if it's going to be interesting to watch. If you're watching it, do you find it interesting? What do you want me to do? A little dance, little war dance? Nah, but seriously, what,
nothing.
what is seriously like? I mean, see that like we're when you're feeling down, you're feeling pissed off. It's like, oh, like Bill Hicks said, I'm taking life too seriously.
Yeah, well, it could be, but sometimes it's like I was saying about Sweden in these times, it's like it's pretty depressing because people aren't outside, people
Yeah,
aren't socializing,
I know,
people aren't like saying hello to each other or anything.
no,
Everyone's like in their own like shell.
I
They
know
put their
because
buds on
yeah,
and
on
then
the
they like
underground,
put the like shirt up like this and
yeah,
then they
but
sit on the train like this basically. You don't even see the person anymore.
I
Like,
know that. I mean, that's
what's
really
that?
interesting. That's interesting because, like, the dynamics of that is that everyone's like in these tiny, small cells. It's like isolated.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything, can't see anything. Looking at my phone and just like even before the smartphones and social media, Sweden's a pretty like mind your own business kind of country. Don't make eye
Yeah,
contact. Don't
definitely.
look at anyone. Just mind your own
Mm,
business. We're an individual society and don't need each other. Everyone's successful
yeah.
on their own. I've got money in my bank account. I'm on my way somewhere, and I'm in a hurry because I live in Stockholm. I only care about Stockholm because I live here and whatever.
It's like Japan, but not polite.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like in that sense, we're pretty bad at cooperating. I mean, we're pretty bad at doing things like democracy should show examples of like demonstrating.
Yeah,
I
but there's no interest. There's
mean,
like no, there's zero interest in like those sort of things. They're like, yeah, what should I do?
yeah, no.
I
I mean,
don't care.
I'm guilty to that as well because it means like
Yeah.
what am I going to do? I've even done military service, but like have I got access to? Can I just go up to the military barracks like, all right, yeah, remember me from 20 years ago? Can I have a weapon, please?
Please give me a shotgun so
Do,
I can
I'm going to defend.
shoot.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a mess in ways living
Yeah.
in Sweden this time of year. I mean, it's very lonely, very cold. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of Swedish people go to
Unfortunately.
Thailand. Pretty
Yeah.
a lot
So
of people Swedes
next
get out.
year, this time, we're on the same podcast, but in Thailand, hopefully.
Yeah, that I
And
hope that
that's the fun.
I will be there. I,
Yeah.
yeah, but
No,
anyhow,
but
I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm just hoping like kids don't read these headlines like Sweden could be involved in war. It's just like from fucking
mm,
nowhere because like we've been talking about this. No one's voted to join NATO, by the way. All of a sudden, it's just all the politicians like, yes, we have to speed up the process to join NATO. We have to be ratification process, and Turkey and Hungary and blah blah blah. That's why we need to act fast now. And Jens Stoltenberg is like, yes, Sweden they need to come into the Euro, the NATO community, and blah blah. But I mean, of course, it's pissing Russia off, and now it's just
yeah,
like nothing's been happening for so long, and now it's just like they need to escalate things now. So that's why they're making
yeah.
everyone scared. So they want the public opinion to be like, okay, let's join NATO, quick, 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 and
You
that's
can
just stupid.
definitely feel a sense of they want this speeded up
Yes,
really fast.
It's like
So no one has. Oh, sorry.
it's like a kid who's bored with a movie and just press fast forward, like, I don't know what's going on in this movie. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
whoa, why
But
isn't
is it
anyone?
not like it's maybe not only here, but it's like the whole system is like on steroids. The whole everything has to go quick. All this has to go quick. You have to live fast. You have to go there.
I
I
know,
mean, look at the youth today. They're
I know,
like fucking rabbits,
you
just
know.
running around.
I mean, it's like the other things, like, well, I mean, I grew up in England and Sweden, but you grew up in Sweden. But basically, like in Sweden, it's always like, oh, don't use violence. We talk about things. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Sweden's supposed to be a neutral country. Why don't we talk about things? Why doesn't Sweden have any kind of peace talks or show like, hey, let's have some peace here? No, send more weapons to Ukraine, more weapons somewhere, get all the American weapons on Swedish soil. It's just escalating violence, and people are earning money from this, and it's not the citizens. We're paying through fear, through division, polarization, all these bloody things going on. It's
They're
stupid.
making money on our sick kids.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it is sad because I mean, it's like I haven't spoke to my children about this, and I just hope no one else does. But I mean, it's like they're going back to school tomorrow after their Christmas break
Mm,
because like the whole
yeah.
Sweden's been closed today, or the schools. But anyhow, so they're going to talk about this in school tomorrow. It's just like indoctrination again. Are you a right?
Yeah.
But no, I'm not a right wing. I'm a
They even have like the UN Day. They have the UN Day in school.
what the
They have
UN?
public
Oh yeah, the United Nations. Yeah,
UN Day.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have the UN Day. They have this gay pride in Sweden, which we are really proud of. Everyone dancing around,
I
like
know. And for you
trannies
watching,
and
like,
all.
oh, you two right wing guys. No, I'm no wing guys. I don't have any wings. I look at the political game from above or something like that. So I'm just I'm not into
Yeah,
this whole. I'm into love, peace, communication, not bloody weapons, polarization,
no,
war. I'm not this.
no.
Not even into politics because no political party has got any alternatives which serves society in general, and that's what I find effed up, and that's why I'm
Yeah, it's
not a part of
really
it. I am not. I know people that support left political parties. I know people that support right. I know people who don't vote whatsoever, and I'm friends with all of them. I'll speak to all of them. That's just how I work.
yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
But maybe what have you been eating? What have you been
I
drinking
should have
again?
prepared some water or maybe some chamomile tea.
Yeah, I've not prepared anything. It was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna cast. Like, I've not even put the lights on. Nothing. You didn't give me time for anything. You was like,
No,
okay, let's go. We're up and shoot now with
I
the
know.
first podcast.
I know because it was when you were connected, like, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we just went like now. We haven't got anything
I
down,
know.
no
I
script.
know it's all right.
So yeah, this is
That could
real
be a
life,
bit
isn't it?
better now.
This is real life.
I'm just gonna fix my lighting a bit better.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
You see, this is what the podcast is going to be like, isn't it? It's just anything can happen. Like, oh, is he going to adjust the camera? Does he not know what he's talking about? Yes.
It's gonna be everything.
Has he got long johns on?
Gonna...
Yes. Has he got flip flops on? Yes. It's a fashion show.
Do 40 push-ups.
All right, no.
Okay, you feel like shit. You feel like your energy's all low. You feel like you're gonna blow. You feel like you're gonna go. Do 20 more, and then.
But anyhow, I mean, like, so. Other than that, so should we get out of the war topic? I mean, basically, I believe it's possibly the media just like creating chaos as usual. Like, he said there's going to be a war. Oh, do you know that he said there's going to be a war? What do you think about that? Oh, did they say that? And then just like, it's manipulation. So we just don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Has Putin even said? I haven't even researched this. So, but I don't like the way media acts irresponsible, just scaring the general public. I'm against I'm all about jokes, humor, making people laugh, but not about scaring people. That
No,
is
no, that's
that's bad.
evil.
That's
That's
bad. Yeah.
evil.
So
Yeah.
anyway, like, so
Uh,
I don't really want to be a part of that. And I know we didn't prepare this. So besides that,
Not really.
and what and the cold, is anything positive
It
going?
feels like I don't even have the camera at the right angle, actually. Wait, something happened there. There. There's a low battery on my phone too.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm just gonna. I got a connector here, so it's all right.
Oh, that's good.
I was gonna like connect everything in. I was gonna put a few lights in the background, but it doesn't matter. It's fun to just like get it out there, basically.
So anyhow,
Um, I'm not. I think that you should like create weapons of peace. I think you should
yes,
like
I
the
know,
the
but then
military.
would you
To be
call it a
honest, they should
weapon?
be there and you what?
Would you call it a weapon?
Wep Yeah, but
I
like
know what you
just for
mean, but
fun, weapons of instead of weapons of mass destruction, weapons of mass peace. That
yeah.
would should be what we should be working for. It's just like an expression. It's not like weapon. The word
No, no,
weapon.
no,
I
no.
know it means
I mean,
something.
I like what you're saying. I'm just trying to find some better way of wording it without using weapon because I just don't like weaponizing things. Because I mean, it's like, but yes, I agree. Instruments of mass peace, or something like that.
Yeah,
Tools of mass peace.
and
How do we,
and
instead of talking about mass destruction, how do we talk about mass? How do we get the world into mass peace? I mean, the thing is, like, this year, we're only 8 days into the new year, 2024. It's the 8th of January, for anyone who's wondering when we're actually recording this, at 10 past 10 in the evening. And I totally lost track there now when you're joking. I was talking about yeah, this year is very special. Have you heard that there's going to be
yeah,
elections in 40 countries this year or something like that? Or 40 million people. I can't remember. There's something like that. This year is like the record in how many countries around the world are going to like have elections and change of power, which makes a lot of people believe that maybe the bad power is going to lose its battle or lose some ground at least. Because I mean, basically, like Jeffrey Epstein Island, whatever, all the lists coming out, it's not in the favor of the standard elite. I don't know what you call it, the deep state. I don't know. I mean,
you call it the British Empire.
no, but I mean, it's like the ruling elite, the WEF, those kind
Yeah,
of people. Because it means, are you a
yeah,
conspiracy?
but the fun
No,
with
I haven't written any fucking.
I just want to say that, like, but they talk about like the ruling elite, but who is it then?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you who it is, or who the perception of who it is. It's like the Rothschilds. We've
Yeah.
probably been lots of people know about. They have about 500 trillion in their family,
Yeah.
which is like it's like you can't even think of the numbers. Like infinite, basically. And so, where are the Rothschilds from? Okay, they say they're from England, but really the Rothschilds are from Germany. So, I don't know. I don't know who's controlling it all, really. I don't know. I just know a guy who knows a guy who said this, who done that, but I don't know. You have to question. You
Yeah,
have to
because
find the
I know,
answer.
because I mean, like, what do you do if you don't know? You ask questions. Oh, you shouldn't keep questioning things. Are you
Yeah.
conspiracy? I don't know. That's why I ask questions. That's like the most clever thing
Yeah.
you could do to educate yourself, to solve a problem, to move things forward. You question. I mean, it's like trust the science. No, question the science. That's how you learn things. If you don't understand things,
Yeah.
you ask questions until you understand things, and then you can move on. You can
Yeah. And
don't,
even,
don't listen
I
to
mean,
people who say don't ask questions. You should ask lots of questions. When we were kids, they had said in Swedish, "Fråga man inget veta," which means if you don't ask
that
questions,
means
you will
if you
know
don't ask,
nothing.
exactly. So, but I just remember in school, like you think like, okay, I had a lot of questions in school, and this is what I learned, and that, But just what like one thing I learned in school was like there's going to be an ice age in the next 100 years. I was like, oh shit, there's going to be yeah. There's going to be an ice age in the next 100 years. And this is what I learned in school. I mean, I went in school like from, or was it from 95 to 2008, I think. That was my school time. And this is what I learned then. And now they're talking about global warming. They're talking about everything the opposite of what I learned in school. So I don't know what the truth is. I don't even know if the school is the truth. I don't think it is,
I know.
but
I mean,
just question.
we're living in a crazy world where you just got to keep yourself sanely afloat somehow.
Yeah.
Despite all the chaos going on, you still got to try and enjoy your life, try and have fun, laugh, be out in nature, have some good food, focus on positive things. Is this a self-help podcast? No, I can't help you. You're gonna have to. Everyone has to help themselves, and we can help each other. But it's like there's self-help. I don't know. Like you usually say, there's no formula for everything. There's no like general formula which will work for everyone. It's like everyone needs to find their own way.
Everyone has their own way of I mean, like maybe I say like, oh, do 20 push-ups, and that works for me to like push away the bad thoughts. But maybe someone else is like, no, but I just like I drink milk. I don't know. And it just clears my mind. I don't know. People are different. That's just how it is. We have different bodies, different eyes, different ears, different everything. And we are different and we communicate differently and we think differently. And that's also one of our strengths because it like builds up this massive perspective when you listen to other people. And I think that the more perspectives you can hold, the more knowledge you can hold too. It's not about like really science and this and that. It's about perspectives.
Yeah.
And that's what evolves us as humans. I think. That's what I believe. I believe that when you think that you are right, I'm right, and it's only there's one source of truth in the world. You know, that's a dangerous thought.
Yeah, or there's only one truth. It's just like, well,
yeah,
it's all about perspective. Because I mean, it's like if you change the angle of things, it's going to look different. That's these like 3D art pictures people like draw on the street, and it looks like you can go down, but then if you take a few steps to the left or right, it just looks all very distorted and weird. You know what? I mean? That's just an example. And on that note, this was just like a little test run. So I suggest that we wrap this up now, just to make sure everything's technically sound. And if this is a good clip, yes, we might as well upload it. But otherwise, we're going to have to go back to the drawing desk and see what we can improve. Otherwise, I mean, thumbs up, fist bump, or like actually getting this far. With that said, I'm Leon Berg, and this is
Anthony Baxter.
See you next time. Stay
Stockholm. Standing live from Stockholm.
Okay. Ta-da, like, subscribe. No, I'm joking. We do whatever you like with your life. All right, ta-da, bye-bye.